Hi everyone, Natasha here. Welcome to Natasha's Healthy Living, where we are nurturing wellness naturally. I'm here in my office, and today I'm bringing you something a little different, and we're going to be talking about some of the supplies and resources that I use in my faith journey as a Catholic mom. So if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned for that, and welcome to my office. Welcome back to my home. I'm so glad you're joining me today. So as I mentioned, this video we're going to be talking about my journaling supplies and some of my other supplies that I use as a Catholic mom around the home. And if that's not something you're interested in, that's totally fine. I've got lots of other great videos, so find something that sparks your fancy and go watch that. But if you're a Catholic mom as well, or you're just curious to see what I use in my faith journey, then stay tuned. We're going to dive right in here. Grab something cozy to drink if you want, or grab your planner if you just want to do some planning while you listen. So I'm not going to go too deep into my whole faith journey, but basically I was raised Catholic parents, our whole family was raised Catholic, and I'm the oldest of 6 kids. So I have my Bible that I think I got either for confirmation or college graduation. I can't remember, but I know it's from my parents, and they had it personalized for me, which is so sweet. And I love that I still have this. I have a rosary. I have several rosaries that just stay around my home. So I'm not sure where this one came from. I think it's something that my mom gave me, but I don't remember. I should know. It's terrible and I should know, but I have several that are just ones that I got in the mail for free. I used to clean houses for a lady that was Methodist, but she donated to all the charities, and so she was always getting rosaries sent to her. So I have several of hers around, and I can't remember if this one came from somewhere special or not, but I do have the one from my first communion that I keep in a drawer with some of my other, special mementos from those sacraments in my life. So sometimes I get that one out, but I kind of like having something that isn't super precious or delicate, that I can just carry it around, and it just stays on a little dish on my desk here. So sometimes I'll use it up here in my office. I have one that I keep in the kitchen drawer, so if I'm wanting to do the rosary while I'm down on the main level of the house, I can grab that. So obviously I have my rosary. I do have a little crucifix. Again, I don't remember where it came from, but I have this and it's been glued. I mean, it's kind of in rough shape, but I keep this one here on my desk too. I just like having that as a little reminder of keeping God at the focus of everything as I'm working up here in my office. So besides those kind of basic resources, some of the other things that I'll talk about next are more of the planner related things. And by the way, I'm doing this video because I got a really sweet comment from Vicky, and if I can figure out how, I'll put the little comment up on the screen. So she had commented a few videos back that she was curious to see the supplies that I use as a Catholic mom, because she was looking for some inspiration. So thanks for that suggestion, Vicky. I think this is a great topic and kind of fun to share and talk about here. So you've seen this before. This is my Jane's Agenda little wrap cover. So I keep in here this Living Faith Daily Catholic Devotions book for the quarter. And this is something that our church provides. It's just part of the, little different things that are in the vestibule of church. So I always grab that when we're starting a new quarter. So I try to go through and read the little daily devotion. I don't always. I just figure, whatever I'm doing is more than what I'm not doing. So when I get to it, it's great. And I often find inspiration from these. So I do appreciate that. And I have like my gratitude journal in here too, which isn't necessarily part of my Catholic faith per se, but I do think gratitude is an important part of our faith journey in general. So I do have that there. And then I have this journal, which is something that I've had for years. I'm not using it a whole lot right now, but it's basically just a lined notebook. I don't remember where I picked it up, but I liked that it was a college rule. It was very light, and I like the wire O binding. So for a period of time I was using it more just as a gratitude journal, and then I went through a spell where I was using it for faith and Bible journaling. So I've done that. As it just, again, it kind of is whatever phase of life I'm in, how much time I have, where I feel like I need to put my focus. So that is another tool that I use sometimes. Right now I'm not using it as much, but I do keep it as an option. Now this you saw last week. So this is the home planner that's staying down in our kitchen, but I grabbed it because I just wanted to show up here in the reference section. So our, well, I had another thought, hang on, that's a separate thing. This is the Ascension 365-day prayer plan for the Rosary in a year with Father Mark Mary Ames. So I started following this on YouTube, and I've really been enjoying it. There's a daily YouTube video. It's about 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes. So this is the whole printable set that you can get. You just send an email in and they send it to you, I think. So I put the whole pack of information here. So it breaks down the different mysteries and how, those are part of the prayer plan and part of going through this rosary in a year. But I didn't want to keep that whole pack of papers in my everyday carry planner. So I'm keeping those in the one down in the kitchen because I'll know where to look for it when I'm ready for the next page. And then here in my everyday carry planner, this is all my Jane's Agenda stuff. I have just the page with the information that we're working on. So we're in the first page because of course this is early January, but I'll just put in the current page whenever I'm working on that. And it's just nice to have that little checklist. I don't have to do that. I could just do it on my habit tracker, which I do have it on my habit tracker as well. I guess I can show you that real quick. Let's see. So that was one of my goals this year, was just to be a little more focused on health and wellness, and that includes my faith journey. So where's my habit tracker? One more page. There it is. So I do have on here my prayer and devotions, which, as you can see, I haven't done it at all at the start of this year, but I have been doing the rosary in a day. So I have that that I track there as well. So if I didn't want to keep up with that rosary in a day prayer plan, I could just do the habit tracker and that would work too. Some of the other things that what popped into my mind a little bit ago was I'm trying to make sure you can see. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, just didn't want to be like halfway off the screen. It's getting late in the day and my daughter's going to be home from school soon too, so the light's kind of weird. But our parish is part of the larger archdiocese, and our archdiocese is doing something where each church can offer the app. Gosh, now it's going out of my mind. It's the Hallow App, I believe, right? Gosh, let me check. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's the Hallow App. Okay, sorry. There's two apps and I was trying to remember which one it was. So they've gifted the Hallow App to everyone in the archdiocese that you can get it for a year for $1. So I got that as well. And I love having that because there's different, there's background music you can play. You can go through the rosary if you want to have someone that you're saying the rosary along with. There's all kinds of different like podcasts that you can listen to. There's just music. You can have Christian music. So that's been a really nice little addition to just my daily life as a Catholic mom, is having the Hallow app as well. So I'll link that below. I'll try to link whatever I can, but basically those are the things that I use on a somewhat regular basis, daily, a lot of them, some of them are weekly. But that gives you an idea of what I like to use. And I'd love to hear down below if you're a Christian mom or a Catholic mom, what are the things that you like to do? Of course, we don't always have time to sit down together as a family for our meals, but I like to, of course, say grace when we do our family meal time. And I think it's sweet that my daughter, she knows that's what we do. So when we have friends over, she sometimes leads that prayer and she thinks it's really special that she gets to be the one that's leading the prayer. So I think that's pretty fun as well. So just doing the best I can, but of course I have no, I don't claim to have all the answers or to do it the way that you would do it, but this is my journey and this is how I do it. So I hope that was fun. It's kind of a short and sweet video today, but I just wanted to share those things with you. When you're watching this, I will be at the Jordan Essentials Leader Summit, and I'm really excited because I'm able to attend in person this year. So this is a special time for the directors and anyone higher than that. Like we have diamond directors and 2 and 3 and 4 diamond directors. So they all get together with Nancy, the owner. We have, brainstorming and leadership growth opportunities and training. We get a little sneak peek of what's coming in our February spring catalog launch. So I am really looking forward to that this weekend. And I wanted to be sure I got something that I could share with you on Saturday morning when I'm off and headed up to Leader Summit. So thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button down below. Let me know in the comments if you found this helpful or if you just want to share some of the things you like to use in your journey. And other than that, stay tuned. I'll have my Jane's Agenda February unboxing video as soon as I get it. It's been floating around. I live in the Midwest, and of course we've had lots of snow and ice, so there's just weather delays on top of weather delays. And so I'm being patient and waiting and knowing that my Jane's Agenda February box will arrive at some point. So when it does, I'll have a chance to film it and share it with you. And I'm looking forward to that too, because I'm getting excited thinking about February and a new month, even though we're just halfway through January. But January has been a very slow start with all of the bad weather, and we had no school for 6 days. So it was, we just finally got back to school this week. So it's definitely been a slow start of things, but thankfully we've all been healthy and I got some good projects done around the house. So I'm not complaining. It's just, you take every day for what it is. And that's what the first part of January has been for us. So, all right. Thanks again for joining me. Have a good one. And I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.